Right, Shalom. This is Brother Shalomah from the Great Millstone Atlanta Camp, coming back to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua with another lesson. I pray that it's edifying. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Bahashim, Rahakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect. All right, this is an article on firstpost.com, and it's talking about protests over this election. And basically Trump's win over Harris. So the title of this video is Election Depression. And as everybody see, especially us in knowing the truth, that this election has put all kind of spirits on everybody. Everybody's upset, and mostly it's Judah, mostly the black woman. You don't really see the northern tribes, taking it that hard, but it's mostly the black woman that's really depressed because they thought that they was going to have a black female president, which all this thing is about sex and race. That's all it is. This whole election was about sex and race. You had white women voting for Kamala. You had black women voting for her. I think like half of the white women voted for her. Damn near all the black women voted for her. And then you got Trump. This guy's like like an evil genius. He knows how to talk. He knows how to get in people's heads. He knows how to grab their attention and get their likes and get their love. He just know how to talk. He's good with his words. He's a good speaker. But at the same time, he, just like a regular old devil, he's a damn devil. He's a liar. He has all type of charges on him, and he just know how to move through America. So this guy has built himself up to be a billionaire, and worked his way through the government to become president, not once but twice. And he's like the most hated president. But actually he's probably tied with Obama as being the most hated president. But yeah, people hate this guy. We don't know if these assassination attempts were real, but it's been assassination attempts. We never know what's going to happen. People are angry. And, of course, us knowing the truth, we already know America is Babylon, is falling, no matter who's in office, who win. Prophecy is going to take all of this. Prophecy is going to happen. There's no hope for America. As a matter of fact, the scriptures say we will have healed Babylon, but she's not healed. And Lord's willing, I'm going to get that scripture. But in this article here is you have Philadelphia, you have Chicago, people are protesting. It says, soon after Donald Trump's victory over Kamala Harris in 2024 U.S. presidential election, a mass, how you say that, it's like I can't pronounce that word. It says was carried out by Chicago and by United States Palestinian Community Network, who protest his win. It says in the U.S. election, Trump bagged more votes in Illinois than he did the last two elections he contested. However, following his win, protest was carried out by a large group of people raising slogans and displaying placards against the U.S. president-elect. So people are angry, and it's gonna turn violent. Now, if Harris would have won, I was telling a lot of people this, if Harris would have won, Esau would have acted a damn fool. Esau being a so-called white man. All right. And this is actually, that looked like the Trump Tower in New York, but it says Philadelphia and Chicago. So, it's all over the place. But, if Trump would have lost this election, and that's another thing they probably consider, it would have been automatic civil war and violence. That's what I believe. Because, it's hard for Esau to take an L. So they just had to give him the win. They had to give it to him. Looks like the numbers were altered. When you look at the elections, the previous elections, a lot more people voted then But then again, it seems like it's a lot more people here because of migration and all of that. So this whole thing is rigged, and Jake gonna learn that this whole thing is rigged. Like they should take their hope out of this place. There's no hope, and hopefully this is gonna turn a lot of people to the truth. As a matter of fact, right after they pronounced Trump had won, a lot of people were saying, well, we still got God, that Christian spirit came out of them. We still got God on all sides. It don't matter who the president. And, now you want to lean on your so-called God. All right. But sooner or later, they're going to realize that all of these things are going to fail them. Their idols are going to fail them. United States government is going to fail them. And they're going to have to lean on Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai for salvation. Okay. So let's get some scripts. And let's go ahead and get this one first. It says, woe to them. This is Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because there are many. Yeah, this place has a lot of assets. It has, the army is large. They have weapons, so they think that they're protected. No, you're not protected. Yahweh Shai is going to bring this place down. Actually, it's a spiritual bring down right now. It says, and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are strong. But they look not on the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh. Let's go down a little bit. Okay, I just read 2 and 3. It says, yet he also is wise and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, but will rise against the house of evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. So a lot of these things, a lot of this pride, all of these things are going to be brought low when all this chaos erupts, and you're going to need the Lord. Verse 3, now the Egyptians are men and not gods. Right. It's only so much they can do against those that the Lord has chosen to be his elect. They can't do anything. It says, and not spirit, when the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that help shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fall together. So everybody that's putting their trust in this place, they're going to fall when this place falls. Let's go to, hold on. Okay, this is Isaiah 30, going back a chapter, in verse 12 and 13. Wherefore, thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall whose breaking comes suddenly at an instant. All right, so it's going to be a sudden crash in this government. And next thing you know, the dollar is going to be gone. They're going to be putting implants in you people to buy and sell. And it's going to be all out war and chaos. All right. So these are the things that's promised to happen to America. And not only America, it's going to be all over the place. As I was searching this article, I also saw that in Zimbabwe, there are protests and all kind of uproars going on over there as well because of the election. And this has been going on for a while in other countries. Now, and brother's been saying this for a while, when it hit America, it's going to be way worse. All right. And I quoted, I think that was Jeremiah 51. And verse 8 and verse 9, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reaches unto the heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. So this place has a lot of judgments and a lot of evil that that the Lord is gonna that He's gonna put on this place, and it's coming. All right, it says Babylon is suddenly falling. So just like I read in Isaiah 30, it's gonna the wall is gonna fall in a sudden. You know, we constantly waiting for this to happen, and some people are just still blinded. But hopefully, like I said, hopefully a lot of people open their eyes up to see that, you know, no matter how hard you vote and push and how much money you raise up for, you know, to you know, for you to get your person in office, they're going to put in office who they want. It really has nothing to do with you. The one thing that was focused was the electoral college electoral votes, and that was the main number they was looking at. They wasn't really looking at how many people were voting. So that's all it's about. I want to get one more before I close this out, and it's a very known scripture in Isaiah, second Ezra, second Ezra chapter 9, and I believe it's around verse 5. No, actually it's verse 3. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So I'm going to continue verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So we know that we're in the end because all of these things are taking place. All right. So I'm going to end it right there. I pray this was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash, double honor to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught us his truth. Shalom to the elect.